Hey guys, this is Kurzaglegoft back. I just wanted to finish off the video that got cut out last time. I was talking about armor sets, what I run and why I run it. Soul Shine, I don't run the Soul Shine setup because, I don't know, the dead slot to me, I just didn't like it. You know, I'd rather wear Spinner if I'm going to take off my Kags. I wear the Kags with the Rattle Cage and the Scoria, all high key Joes. I touch like 28,000 health in that in duels. If you want to see the damage that I'm putting out, it's insane. I've dropped people from full to no in like a half second. So just check out the build video. There's a little duel at the end there. One life, one tank. It's not like I went and picked anybody specifically or anything. But yeah, I don't really run crit. The Thief, Mundustone, which is what I run, is pretty much enough crit for me. So if we're talking armor sets, you'd want, in my opinion, Spinner over the Soul Shine, in my opinion, because that Spinner works on everything your ultimate. Soul Shine pretty much limits your ultimate also. You almost gotta run like fucking Soul Assault, shit like that, and I don't really like running Soul Assault. It does a lot of damage, but if you're going up against somebody who knows what they're doing, they're gonna drop a shit ton of damage either while you're in it or as soon as you come out of it. And yeah, I've been killed in a Soul Assault, killed coming out of a Soul Assault. I don't like Soul Assault, I like the Dawnbreaker. So the Soul Shine ain't gonna do shit for that. Spinner obviously would. If I'm not gonna wear Kaggernax Hope, I want to be a cocksucker because the elemental drain, the penetration, sharpened weapons, you're running around with a shit ton of penetration. It's fucking nuts. It's nice. Spinner is by far my favorite set for magic users, both light armor and heavy armor. You can never have enough spell penetration just because even in light armor, where the resistances are super low, they've even got a passive that gives them spell resistance. Breton, any Breton that you're fighting, that's how I touch over cap and spell resistance and still maintain everything. Perfect example is my Breton. My spell resistance is through the fucking roof. And, yeah, so the spell penetration is just so important. You can run the Seducer or the Alteration Mastery just to get that Vizam, but it's all about how you drop your dots. If you are running Sword and Board, you don't have that Elemental Drain, make sure you keep that Radiant Aura up. Now, if you're not wearing Rattle Cage, you're obviously lost a slot. So you kind of got to make do. I wear the Rattle Cage, and I'd put Radiant Aura there. And Elemental Drain if you're running Destro. And what that does is both those skills, you gotta not look at just the set. I know a lot of people bring like, that shit, 100 extra spell damage and a major sorcery buff. That shit, no, but that skill, that one skill that major sorcery opens up for you is what makes Rattle Cage so good. What if, it said on the Rattle Cage shit, giving Radiant Aura, not even a fucking Elemental Drain, Radiant Aura alone, 800 magic recovery possibility or something like that. Like, it's just about what skill you replace. It's Rattle Cage. Rattle Cage for me now is my favorite armor set. I'd run it on Magic DK. I'd run it on fucking pretty much anything Magic. Except Sorcerer. Sorcerer, they got the crit surge. It's a form of heal. But I just really like that Rattle Cage. It's Bazams. Seducer, really good for mitigation sets, but as I was saying in the other video, Alteration Mastery is another option. If it works on blocks, roll, dodge, and break free, it also works on ultimates for sure. Don't quote me, I don't know, I just know about ultimates. That is another option. Though it does have a dead slot, which means your magic pool is going to be really low. Yeah, that's another thing, as you notice. I play with a little magic pool, don't look at that number. Just make sure you got some penetration, you got some damage up front, you're gonna see. Just watch the last video I posted, you're gonna see that duel. I called it. And it gets like that once you learn how to play the spec. Once you hear that scored fucking proc, you know it's time to drop your burst. So even if you don't have a Dawnbreaker ready to throw a javelin, you want that scoria to connect. Yeah, it's insane. Especially with the nerf to the shards, you kind of have to have that high recovery now, because you can't always get the stun off when you want. For some reason, you got a fucking DK who's keeping up his wings or something, you know, you got to mist away from him, so obviously you're going to be in talents and shit, you're going to have to mist away from him, swap bars very quickly, and topple his ass. Shit like that, knowing when to mist. You're running low on stamina, missed it. You see a Nightblade ambushing in, he's fucking going to a miss right away, and that fucking, he's going to come in, hit you with a mass hysteria, and that miss is going to fucking eat it up. You know, shit like that. You're just gonna learn how to play the build. It's all about stacking that ritual with the vampires make. Reduce their movement speed by 70%. Keep the pressure, throw in sweeps, and them sweeps are hitting players for like fucking 13, 14 a pop. So that's 6-7k on a sweep, even if they're in heavy armor, because your penetration is just so nuts. The recovery, you can just go so long and just keep pounding on them. Don't be afraid to stun. You have to stun your target. Don't be modest. As soon as you see immunities down, or you know it's going to be down, stun that motherfucker and get on that, because in this update, people are too tanky. You got to do whatever the fuck you can to win. Like, if you don't drain my stamina, you're not going to kill my Templar. So if you don't stun me every 5 seconds, or if you're not dealing a shit ton of damage, like Night Blades, my biggest thing is Night Blades, Stand Blades in particular. That ANCAP hurts, and then it's that 6 seconds after my healing is nuked and their damage is fucking through the roof. They're weaving that surprise attack at you. You don't really have an opportunity, even while blocking, and you've got to be very smart while you're blocking, because you know another mass hysteria is coming. But even while blocking, you're breaking even if they're fucking hit like Mack trucks. Breaking even and you're just burning your resources. The only way you technically can run out of resources is if you are sparing your breath of life. And you don't have get an opportunity to dodge. You need to throw the Elemental Drain, you need to throw the Vampire's Bane. Even if you don't have your Vampire's Bane up, you know, between fucking the Ritual and everything, that's still gonna be 400 every 2 seconds you get. The Ritual's kicking every 2 seconds. Yeah, you gotta learn how to mitigate, you gotta learn how to play it, and yeah, we're kind of at a disadvantage right now. So that's really about it. I can post some dueling footage if people want. I haven't really been screwing around on the Templar and the Citadel, only when I farm for my Felvar. It's because I'm trying to get Grand Overlord on the Stand Blade, to be honest, so I don't seem really putting out too many 1v6 videos. I just wanted to talk about the Templar, because I don't see a lot of efficient Templars. I don't see a lot of them dueling, and a lot of people just seem to think it's a broken class right now. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to leave me a message, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks, bye.